Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to showcase my plugin two-factor authentication, which is basically used to have some sort of another security layer or an authentication layer for your Minecraft server. So this video is going to be fairly simple and quick. I'm just going to show you guys how to install this plugin and how to use it. So the link to the plugin to the Spigot page is obviously going to be in the description. So if you want to download it and check it out, just go to the description and make sure to download it. So this is the page. You can go over it. There's some really relevant stuff. Anyways, I'm just going to download it real quick and now I'm going to open my servers. So I have this bungee cord server, and then I have this paper server, and the second paper server that is called Spigot for some reason. Sorry for my phone, by the way. So I just deleted all of the previous files. I'm just going to put this one, the most updated one. Let's copy it. Awesome. And now let's paste it in here and in here. Okay. I'm going to run all of the servers now. So let's run all of them. This is the bungee cord. I'm going to put all of them. You know what? I'll put them here. So this is the bungee cord. This is the second Spigot server, and then this is the first Spigot server. So basically, right now this is my test server. I'm going to open it, and as you can see, it already said that I was authenticated automatically. That's because I already have it set up. So actually, what I'm gonna do is disconnect and open those two servers. I'm going to go to the plugins and then delete everything that is related to 2FA and here as well. And now we can simply reload both servers. Okay, so I also have PEX, permission CX on, just so I can do stuff. So as you can see, basically I have every permission. I'm in the owner group and I have every permission. And I also have the demand permission, the 2fa.demand. So for example, right now I can't do anything. I can't even use bungee cord command, so I can't switch servers, I can't do /alert, can't do anything. I need to scan this QR code, so I'll just get my phone. And this feature basically means that I have to use 2FA. I have to set up 2FA before I can join the server. This can be really good if you have, for example, a staff team that you want to be secured. So, for example, you can make all of your staff members to actually have 2FA enabled, and without it, they basically can't join the server. So I'm going to scan the code now, and my microphone is interrupting. Okay, awesome. So I scanned the code to my Authenticator app. I'm using the Google Authenticator. By the way, you can click here to open the QR code on the internet if it's easier. So yeah, let's enter the code. So 2FA 827366. And as you can see, it says that I successfully set up two-factor authentication. Now, basically, right now I have two-factor authentication enabled, meaning that if I log out and log back in, you can see that it says I was authenticated automatically. It doesn't mean a lot right now because it just says that I was authenticated automatically. But if I'll go to the server, to this one, the one that I'm currently in, and go to the 2FA config and open it. I'm going to change the plugin to demand or require me to authenticate on every login, regardless of my IP. So right now I'm going to leave the server, go to this one and do 2FA reload. The 2FA config was loaded, and if I join now, you can see that it once again asks me to enable to authenticate with 2FA. So once again, I can't do anything. I can't move. I can't type commands. I can't do anything. I can't switch servers. Can't do anything. I gotta authenticate. So I'm going to use 2FA and my code once again, and you have successfully authenticated, meaning that now I can actually log into the server. So as you can see, it's that easy. You just drop the plugin to all of your servers, and that's pretty much it. Now you have two options. The first option is to have a database, to set up a database. So if I go to the config once again, you can see that I can actually change the database or the storage type. Right now it's JSON for all of the servers, but I can also use MySQL or MongoDB, depending on what you want. So the first option is basically to set a database other than JSON. So it means basically MySQL or MongoDB. The reason is that this first option is basically allowing all of these servers to have one single database, which is obviously really recommended, but once again, not necessary. So the other option is to set it up as JSON, like I have it right now, but then have an authentication server, which is basically the first server the players are going to join. Because the Spigot servers and the Bungee Code server are communicating with each other, meaning that the status or the auth status or the auth state of the player is pretty much the same in every single server, in every single Spigot server, and as well as in the Bungee Code server. So everything is synchronized, so you don't necessarily have to set up a database other than JSON, but it does mean that you can only authenticate on one server. Because, for example, I'm going to show you. If I go to this server now, I'm not authenticating. I'm going to let's go to the Bungee Code one and send me to test one. It's not working because I need to authenticate. Okay, so for some reason it's not working. But for example, if you have multiple servers that the player can join, or you don't have a default server and it's simply logging the player to the last server, then they're going to have a different 2FA for every server. So for those kind of situations, you are going to be required to have a database, MySQL or MongoDB in specific. And if you have one lobby server or one authentication server or anything like that, you can have JSON as well. You can just set JSON as the storage type. And as you can see, it's basically saving all of the data. It's saving my IP and my key, and it just points to this information whenever I log in if the database is indeed JSON. So that's it. That's exactly how you set up TFA. There are some other cool features here, so I'm going to show you them real quick. Okay, authenticated. So what other features do you have? You can use /2FA to either set up 2FA if you don't have it set up, or display the help page if you have it set up already. The help page is basically determined by your permissions. So if you don't have permissions to any of those commands, you're not going to see any commands. And as you can see, the commands are fairly simple. It's just 2FA disable all of those aliases, to disable the 2FA, 2FA help, to show the help menu, this menu, 2FA reload to reload the config, and 2FA enable or add all of those commands to enable the 2FA. Those basically are the commands. Once again, you have the messages file as well, so you can change all of the messages. I can, for example, change this prefix to my awesome server, save the file, go to the server, and then do 2FA reload, and it's going to update the prefix. The plugin is fully customizable. I don't think there's anything that is not customizable. Even the header and footer of the plugin, of the messages, the help page are customizable. And yeah, I'm very active. I'm going to support this plugin for the near future, hopefully even longer. The plugin is once again free to use. You can download it through Spigot for free. And it's really recommended. I know of a lot of servers and also big servers that have this system. Maybe not for all of the players, because it can get a little bit overwhelming and a little bit complicated to actually retrieve or reset players to a FA. So they mostly have it for staff. Some big servers also have it for YouTubers. I think Mindplex has it or something like that. So yeah, it's really recommended to use. If you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. And yeah, just stay tuned in the Spigot forums, and I'm going to update everything here. So default there. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.